Material handling. Material handling is what keeps us in shape. We have to handle everything we do at least 4 to 5 times. Here we are loading the boards up. We load them at the store, unload them from the store, into the truck, from the truck, somewhere else to store, from wherever we stored it at, back in the truck, and then to the job. If something comes up and we run out of time, then the rest of the material has to go back into storage and come out another day. Some people work out, we work. In the last video, we showed you how we like to set our post. Here you see me making a mark at center of the board. From this point, we will pop a line to be able to keep that a visual. In order to continue with our method that we spoke of in the last video, we will go ahead and mark every post for reference. This takes up very little time and makes our way of installing runners very easy.
Hey, you're like a tortoise.
Hi.
Oh, it's hissing at us. Hey.
They can hiss.
When we put up the fence for our daughter's pony, Philip, we only threw up 2 runners on the pole barn because we figured a pony wouldn't be able to get through that anyway. The pole barn is where we keep our chicken feed and horse feed. When Philip first came over, he was sent over with a rescue horse as a friend. To our surprise, the rescue horse, Coco, pulled the horse feed and the chicken feed out for them to devour, which started a trend. This is your first look at how these pieces of scrap wood come into play. Without any marks, my wife is easily able to help me. For the first runner, the boards are placed on the ground. Then, every rung up, the boards are placed on top of the last rung. This is not something you're going to find in a store. But if you're building a fence, I would assume at this point you wouldn't have any problems making this. Here's another angle for you to look at. I'm using the blue reference line I marked on the pole to see where to place the board. This portion of the video is sped up only slightly to show you a good reference point of how quick and easy this makes your job. A co-worker of mine, out of random, in silence, once said to me, "I like turtles." Confused, but we both started laughing. He looks like he's a good swimmer.
Thank you.
Why are you gonna put them
Let's see. Saving the turtle. I must hit him. He's blind. Bye bye. I don't know how he would have ever climbed. Is he going to come back down? He found a beer bottle. He said, "This is not where I wanted to be."
Is it jumping?
He's going to jump down, baby. Why are you doing that? He said, "This ain't where I wanted to go." Maybe he put him on the other side. He wants to get down. Uh-oh, it did already. Have to edit that out. Yay! Now watch Mommy get down. Catch Mommy! Ah! Woohoo! This was a turtle that just happened to be in our path, as most usually are. So to that coworker or friend, you're welcome. Now you are about to see where the blue reference lines really come in handy. Although you see, my daughter likes to be the spotlight. Behind her, I'm using those reference lines to cut the boards when they were just slightly long.
Oh.
Neil Gaiman once said, "I hope that in this year to come, you make mistakes, because if you are making mistakes, then you are making new things. trying things, learning, living, pushing yourself, changing your world. You're doing things you've never done before. And more importantly, you're doing something. So that's my wish. Don't freeze. Don't stop. Don't worry that it isn't good enough or it isn't perfect. Whatever it is, art or love or work or family or life, whatever it is you're scared of doing, do it. Make your mistakes. Next year and forever.
You were just in that trough. Were there spiders in there? Why were you saying that I'm Spider-Man?
Spiderman.
Oh, so saying all that you have to get in to
I
clean.
had to go with the snake. But
You have a
then
scrub brush? Or you're just using paper towels to get algae out?
yeah, but I'm also gonna use
Look at that chicken. Spaz. Looks like it's wearing.
If you can't already tell, we love this
Can you
chicken.
Spaz? Chickens are checking out the drills.
On our last boards, we connected to the other fence
There's a rooster.
with a 90-degree prefab
Fried chicken dumpling soup.
angle for each runner. We had to measure and cut each board because of warpage from old to new.
Sit.
It's not the toy you use, it's the attention you give.
You're gonna kill it before you bring it to me. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that?
My wife is the perfect example of the giver of this attention. Now we assemble and hold our meeting where Philip expresses his solicitude of the lack of property he now has. He can no longer frivolously eat chicken feed as Coco taught him how. In Philip's words, expressed as Eeyore, no one ever listens to me, what I even try. Here, we remind him it's going to be okay, and he will still get his treats. In the short time it took to put this fence up and make this video, we lost 6 more chickens. So we decided to go ahead and install the wire fencing as quick as possible. We are still not done, and we are going to still run concrete across the bottom of all the posts. Maybe this will deter the neighborhood dogs until that time. Is it scrap wood or no? You be the judge.